There is something wrong with Garfield. When the group found a research outpost, they found out that Garfield is the Harbinger. The entities come to him, even if he doesn't want them to. Today, Zemith and I are going to cure him. I have lined up 3 experiments to help him, each one crazier than the last, to try and help him. If we can't cure him though, there could be some dire consequences. So far, he's attracted several entities to our server, and they've gotten pretty dangerous. But what if something really dangerous appears? What if there's something out there that could destroy the server? We have to cure him, because if we don't, the whole SMP could be destroyed. Obtaining Garfield and Zemith will be difficult, because these aren't exactly safe experiments. Maybe if I get Zemith on board, he can help convince Garfield to join. Hey, Zemith, what you building there?
I'm just working on my lighthouse. What's up?
Working on the lighthouse? Oh, well, I know that you're a pretty scientifically minded individual, so I was hoping you could assist with some experiments I was planning to conduct.
Right. I mean, I don't have much time right now.
I mean, are you sure? Because, like, it could lead to, like, a pretty big breakthrough on Garfield's whole Harbinger situation.
Garfield?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Garfield?
Yeah, is there something already, like, going on there, or?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just good to keep an eye on problems on the server. Do you see on board with this?
Well, I was actually hoping you might have a trick up your sleeve for that.
I might have something. Maybe.
Well then, let's get to Garfield. Time for a travel montage! Oh, Garfield. We have some science-y stuff to do with you.
Science?
Look, we know you, Garfield. We know you got a couple problems with things happening on this server.
Some creepy figures, namely their eyes. But we have a fix for it. And if you'll just walk with us, we'll tell you all about it.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Troubles got away.
Right this way. We'll get there via travel montage!
Please don't do that again.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Garf, us finding those books at that research station, it's a bit of a problem. You know, the information in there doesn't bode well for you.
Yeah, I know what it looks like. I don't know. A lot of people do not seem to like me because of that now.
Well, yeah, people don't trust you. You need to get people to trust you.
I've been trying, but hasn't really been working out.
Yeah, and that whole trust thing, you know, it's not the only reason we're doing these experiments. I've been doing a lot of testing at the lab on some entities I've managed to capture, and there's a frightening pattern.
You managed to capture a few?
Yeah, that's not important though. The big takeaway here is that, well, they're getting more dangerous.
What do you mean more dangerous?
Well, first it was just glowing eyes and shadowy figures, but now there's one that uses the darkness to move and attack people. You can't even see it or hear it, unless it wants to be heard.
I think that's why we need to fix this problem of yours. Once we figure out how it works.
Listen, if there's actually a way you can fix this, I'm all in.
Yeah.
Well, there's like a little bit.
What do you mean a little bit?
A little bit of a risk. They're not like totally safe.
Not totally safe?
Well, you know, if we want to make progress, we have to take a little risk. You don't make money by doing things for free.
Yeah, you don't make it by burning it either.
I'm sure we can just find a compromise. Let's go experiment.
My God. Did you really just build all this right now?
Oh, wow.
This is a lot.
Well, I'm committed. All right, you can keep your stuff on. Zenith, if you will put your items in this chest over here, I've included an armor stand for your armor. You can just keep
Ooh.
your basic tools on
Okay.
you. Especially that spyglass, I'm sure that could come in handy.
Oh, that's gonna be one of my icons, of course.
And after you get that done, we can get suited up over here. Garf, you might want to step back there. You see the safety
yeah.
line? We don't cross the
bad.
safety line unless we're in proper safety equipment.
I mean, shouldn't I have one too?
Well, honestly, you don't need one, and we'll get into why that is later. But for now, let's head down here. Anyway,
What do you have set up here?
If you want to just put your armor on the stand and your items in the chest, you won't need any items for this except for maybe some food.
Is this gonna be safe?
Yes, absolutely. We talked about that on the way here. We'd find a compromise, and trust me, the way I'm doing this is not the way I wanted to, but if safety really is our #1 priority, I've kind of had to
Always.
nerf it.
All right. Well, just none of this stuff's gonna like go missing or anything, right?
No,
This isn't just
absolutely
like
not. Z's here to hold me
Not
accountable.
with me around.
okay. I'm not
Alright.
getting scammed here,
If
right?
you'll just head down the ladder
Okay.
and watch towards that tunnel, just stand right there. Perfect. Yeah, just stand right there. And let me just remove that lever. There we go. We
Wait,
won't
what are
be
you
needing that.
doing?
We'll turn out the lights.
Okay.
Notice
like,
how no
this
light is
isn't-
getting through the
I-
tinted glass.
Trouble.
And then we'll
I-
just set it free.
Set what free?
Oh.
You know, the reason the lighting in here is glowstone is because that particular entity has a very known effect on redstone. Lights start to flash, machines start to malfunction. But notice how
It's supposed to be-
nothing is happening to Garfield. The entity is completely leaving him alone. Oh, don't enter the tunnel though.
What
There's special
entity?
containment procedures. This is the one I was talking about earlier, the darkness one. It's completely free in there with Garfield, and it's not attacking him. If you or I went down there right now, we would be dead. I've had personal experiences with these things, and catching one almost cost me a life. Alright, I'm going to turn the lights back on. Give it a few seconds to get back in the tunnel. We're going to seal it in. There we are. And I'll place
Can
the
I
lever
try-
back. Sorry, I kind of took the lever away. I just didn't want you to free Garf. You can head up.
Am I okay?
Oh.
See, you know, while that wasn't totally safe, we still got the results that made a difference.
And this was the first time you were testing this.
On
You didn't even tell us what was going on.
Yeah, no, I feel like you should have maybe mentioned that before you locked me down there. You know,
We'll
I
do a
mean-
controlled test.
I did. I was the control.
What? The only controls you had were like levers and lights. No, I'm not even.
Yeah, it is
This
protocol to
isn't
leave
right.
that closed after experiments like that. Anyway. See, but it all turned out fine. All right, let's just head up this way. You can leave your stuff down here. We'll be back to get it.
I won't need it.
You won't need it for these.
Okay.
Alright, we'll just shut that. So, the next one, you're going to be inside this chamber, and what this chamber does is it fires a whole lot of ionizing radiation right at you. And that does sound dangerous, and it would be dangerous to a normal person, which is why we're wearing these hazmat suits. But you,
Wait, go
Garfield,
back a few words.
I feel like no, I agree with Zenith there. I'm not sure about that. That sounds
oh, but you
Ionizing
special
Garfield,
radiation.
you are emitting radiation. In fact, that netherite armor you wear normally helps contain a lot of it and makes you safe to be around. In fact, any armor does that. But our hazmat suits are keeping us safe right now. But you actually emit a harmful dose of radiation to players around you. So if you just want to step into the chamber here.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Zenith, I've placed some blaze rods in that hopper there that will feed into the machine. If you want to just check and make sure that they stay in there while I do
Yeah.
some testing over here.
Okay.
There we
Couple
go.
blaze rods in the hopper, yeah.
Perfect. And if you just want to head back there and pull the bottom lever when I say now, we're going to pull ours at the same time. I've included that
There's
as a
one.
safety measure, the bottom one,
What? Why does it take 2 people to do it?
so that one person can't use this as an execution chamber. It's for
What?
safety reasons.
What?
Let's
safety reasons.
experiment.
What?
All right, Ryan.
Is it, can I back out
Pull the
anytime?
lever at 1, 2, 3,
Wait,
and why is it not lighting up? There's no cool sci-fi sound.
do you feel okay, Garfield?
I'm fine. Is
Good.
something supposed to happen? It
Those are
doesn't seem
completely
like
normal
it.
background levels of radiation. The only thing radioactive in here is you.
What is
Where did
going
the rods
on?
go? There's no blaze rods. I know
Right.
I put them in. I put
Yeah,
them
there
in
was
right
some in
before I
there.
went and got you.
Did
It
they
must
go
have-
more inside?
It must have consumed them. I've tested it. You can step out now. It's created the radiation before. Here, we'll try it again. Do you have? I'm actually out of blaze rods. Do either of you happen to have any in your items or?
I don't have
No.
anything right now.
I haven't really been to the Nether yet.
Oh. Well, I guess that kind of puts us out of this one. But don't worry, the next one is even more interesting. So this is the big one. This is what I've spent all of my time on. So I found out if you take a lodestone and you cause enough damage to the side, you can channel its power into something. We're going to channel its power into you. And don't worry, we'll start with a very low amount of power, and we'll work our way up if something happens.
And can we have like a save word or something so I can
Like-
back out of this? Because
I'm
I don't
sure
know.
you'll
how
say
this
ow
one-
if it hurts. If nothing happens, well then, that's a good sign and we can ramp up.
So first you want to send whatever those things are down there straight into Garfield. Then you want to send radiation into him. And now just pure flat out energy. Just absolute power.
Yes, I mean, something's got to stop this weird attraction that entities have to Garfield. And, lodestones in particular, if you, put a compass next to one, it will start to point to it. So this clearly deals with attraction and disattraction, so surely that could affect it, right? Combine that with the powerful energy it provides, and I think we could knock this thing out of the park. Right now, Garf is what's bringing them to the server. Did you notice the darkness entities when we first joined?
I don't think so.
Can't say I've had the pleasure yet.
Those are new.
Those seem new. Yeah.
I've only recorded them in the last, week. What happens next week? What happens the week after? What if something scary shows up on the server? Something truly dangerous? What if there's something that could end the server?
You know what? I'll do it. Just tell me what to do.
All right. Just stand here.
Really?
All right. Press the button one time and pull the lever. All right. Activating power source. All right. We're at the lowest level of power. How are you feeling, Garf?
I'm chilling, I think. I'm not feeling anything right now.
All right, Zemith, the levels.
Nothing's changed here.
All right, I'm going up to the next level now. All right, Garf, how are you feeling now? It's quite a bit higher.
I'm still feeling fine. No
Zemith,
effects
the
so
levels?
far.
I don't see anything bad.
All right. All right, we're going up to the highest power dose. Get ready. All right, we're on the maximum power. What's it looking like, or what's it feeling like, Garfield?
Good, but are the lights supposed to be like that?
Hey, I'm getting a lot of warnings around here. There's like a lot of like red on this screen, a lot of dials going up all the. Is that okay?
The lights are flickering because it's nighttime, and you're attracting a whole lot of those darkness entities to us. And for your case, Zemeth, it sounds like we're overloading it. We're gonna need to offset the lodestone with another powerful source, otherwise it could cause a little bit of an explosion.
Okay, so I should just like click some more dials, just like.
I gonna be okay,
don't
or-
touch anything on that console. That might make it worse. If it explodes, to answer your question, no. And also, most of spawn won't either.
Most of spawn?
If we just had those blaze rods, I could use those as an alternate power source. I have an idea.
You got nothing there.
I don't know if it's like, should I like get out of this yet?
No, we need to make
Is
it work for you.
Slab okay?
It could still work. All right, I'm gonna have to go to the roof for this. Even though those
What?
entities are outside. I'm gonna take this torch. And if I don't come back, you guys need to get as far away as possible. If you guys do have to run, you stay as close as you can to Garfield, and maybe they'll leave you alone. But keep the suit on just in case.
Right, because this radiation suit is better than diamond armor.
I'm not sure how those entities work, but they don't attack like normal creatures. I've gotta go out there. I'll be back.
Good luck.
Gotta get off this roof.
You okay?
I made it. I went up to the roof and I placed a lightning rod. Now all we have to do is wait for a big lightning strike and it should offset the cost. Get over by the computer and watch for the levels.
Yeah, still red.